morning. It's a new beginning, a fresh start. So open your minds, take charge of your happiness, surround yourself with wisdom, and move ahead with determination. It's going to be a great year. I am Olivia Mamani, and I am a teacher of Class 4. I will be taking online classes for EVS for the month of April. So children, let's gear up for the new academic session and get ready to get this year rolling. So as we are all aware, last week there were worksheets uploaded about the Class 3 syllabus. I'm sure and I hope that all of you have solved them. And if we haven't, then we better get to work. Today, we will be doing the first lesson of EVS, and that is calendars we use. Class 3, we learned about different types of calendars. Daily calendars, weekly calendars, monthly calendars, and yearly calendars. We also learned about digital calendars and paper calendars, as well as timelines. In this lesson, we will be learning more about timelines, how to sequence events, and also about the different types of calendars. We'll also be learning about abbreviations like BCE, that is Before Common Era, and CE, that is Common Era. Also, we will learn about the origin of calendars and the uses of calendars. This lesson will be divided into 3 online classes. The first online class, we will learn about timelines, and the next 2 online classes, we will learn about the different types of calendars, its origin, and their uses. So let's begin with the timeline. What is a timeline? We had learnt about it in class 3. A timeline is a display of a list of events that happen in a chronological order. Again, what is a chronological order? Chronological order is an arrangement of events that happen one after the other. Let us understand timeline with the help of an example. In this example, we have grandma who is talking about her grandchild Hassan. She is going to tell us about some events that have happened, and we need to make a timeline of the same. Now, Hassan was born in the year 2000. Before he was born, his parents lived in Singapore. They moved to India in 1999. In 2004, there was a huge storm. In 2005, it was Hassan's first day of school. In 2006, that is 6 years after Hassan's birth, they built a new house. And in 2008, Hassan's little sister Ria was born. So in total, grandma spoke about 6 events, and she used Hassan's birth to refer to all the 6 events. These events were either before Hassan's birth or after Hassan's birth. So here, grandma used Hassan's birth as a reference point. So, in order to help remember events, we use a major reference point. Similarly, to study the past, people use the same concept. Now, you must be wondering what kind of reference point they must have used. The reference point they used was the birth of Jesus Christ. So, the years before the birth of Jesus Christ was called BC. That is an abbreviation for before Christ. And the years after the birth of Jesus Christ was called AD, which is an abbreviation for Anno Domini, which is Latin for the year of the Lord. For example, 100 BC is 100 years before the birth of Jesus Christ, and 400 AD is 400 years after the birth of Jesus Christ. But since BC and AD were religious in nature, people wanted to use modern abbreviations like BCE and CE. BCE stands for Before Common Era and CE stands for Common Era. But the concept remains the same. The reference point is still the same. BC or BCE or BC both mean the same thing, and AD and CE mean the same thing. So, 100 BC is similar to 100 BCE, and 400 AD is similar to 400 CE. CE starts from 0 to 12 months, which is year 1. So AD or CE started with year 1. Now, to take this forward, when we talk about BCE, we count backwards, and when we talk about CE, we count forwards. In simpler words, the greater the number in BCE, that means the older the event is. And the greater the number in CE is, that means the more recent the event is. So for example, 2000 BCE is an older event than 1000 BCE, whereas on the other hand, 1000 CE event is a more recent event than 500 CE. This we come to the end of the concept of a timeline. I hope you have understood the concept. There will be a worksheet that will be uploaded. You are requested to solve that worksheet and see how much you have understood this concept. Thank you and have a great day.